Hey friends, this is Miss Jennifer from the Stark Museum of Art. Welcome back to another week of Art Quest at Home. Today, Miss Karen has asked me to bring you to our Creating from Traditions, Art of the American Indians Gallery to look more closely at our Zuni inlaid jewelry. Now, Zuni Pueblo is one of 19 pueblos in New Mexico. The Zuni have lived in the southwestern region of the United States of America for thousands of years. They are known for their exquisite jewelry, specifically their practice of lapidary. Lapidary is the technique of using gemstones, minerals, and stones to create decorative items. Let's take a closer look at a specific piece of jewelry made by a Zuni artist.
What do you see? What details do you notice? How many different colors and textures does the artist use?
You may have noticed that this piece of jewelry appears to be a figure with wings. You may have noticed that it has a metal detail around the outside edges and that there are colors that appear to look like stones. Those colors you may have noted are black, turquoise, orange red, and white. Okay, so before we talk more about the figure, I want to look at how this piece of jewelry was made. The artist used a process called inlay. Inlay is a technique where an artist embeds a material, like stone, into another material that's been hollowed out. In this case, the artist embedded spiny oyster, abalone, turquoise, jet, and mother of pearl into cast silver.
Now that we know a little bit more about how it was made, let's learn more about the figure. It is called a knife wing. The knife wing is a supernatural being with wings covered in flint blades, and he has been described as the ultimate warrior. The design consists of a headdress, upper body with a diagonal black and white belt of a cornmeal pouch, kilt, knife-like wings, straight or bent legs, and a feathered ornament originating from its lower back seen between its legs. Sometimes the knife wing's arms have lines representing flint blades. The knife wing is important in Zuni tradition. Authors have written that the knife wing is a spirit for the Zuni, but when the figure is made in silver, the object itself does not have a religious significance.
This week you're going to make your own mosaic figure, an animal. The process you'll use is very similar to the inlay technique that the Zuni used to make the knife wing pin. Now, before we get started making those mosaics, Miss Karen's got a great project for you in the studio. So let's head over and see what she's got for you.
Welcome to the studio. We are going to be doing a little bit more with that inlay technique you just learned about from the Zuni piece. We have a game with tangrams. And tangrams is a lot like inlay because we'll be moving and putting shapes together to form something new and different. You already have this in your kit. You actually have two of these. We only need one square right now, and your scissors. You'll need to cut out along all of these black lines so that we can cut out all of these individual shapes by their color. I like to cut it out by the full square first before I get started with the individual shapes. This white paper can be set aside and recycled. All you need now are these pieces. I'm going to cut along this long diagonal here and then begin individually cutting out these pieces. You should have some wonderful geometric shapes available to you. 2 large triangles, 2 smaller ones, and a medium one, as well as a square and a rhombus. Now you can put aside these scissors. Alright, just like inlay, tangrams rely on moving and placing these shapes in different patterns to get what we need. Let's work on the turtle first. You're going to find this in your handout. you have these shapes here. I'm trying to figure out where they go. I'm gonna put them right on top. And they fit the silhouette just perfectly because we've designed it that way. You'll be able to find more tangram puzzles if you like on the internet or in different books, but we have a few more puzzles for you to try out. With these two large triangles, I can actually still fill in this area here. And we've completed our turtle. That's the basic idea of tangram, moving and figuring things out until you get a full animal or a person or an object. There's a few more puzzles on the next page of your handout. Here we have a fish and a bird. I'm going to try to start one out, but you're going to have to finish it up for me. When you are stuck, if you need it, on the very last page of this handout are the answers. You can also invent your very own creatures. And I'd love to see a picture of your creation that you do end up making of your very own. Have fun!